30th of April 2018. Last day of April. Some people payday. Tomorrow's payday because it's May 1st. But anyway, it's awesome out there. It was a long day yesterday. We had a boxer bulldog, Frankie, who used to weigh about 55, 60 pounds. He's gone blind. He hasn't eaten in 3 days. He started having other complications that I won't go into because it got a little gross. And they told us that he was also about 4 years older than what we thought. So instead of being 7 or 8, turns out to be about 12 years old. Well, rather than see the old boy suffer and keep banging into things being blind, we had to let him go yesterday. Now, I didn't have as much to do with him other than he loved to run into my knees and slobber all over my knees when I sat. He spent a lot of time with my granddaughter, who's having a little bit of a rough day with it. But you know, there's days like that you just want to say, it just plain sucks. Because, of course, it was left up to me to take him in, bring him in, hand him over, because nobody else could do it. So you just man up and do it. Anyway, today is National Raisin Day, National Oatmeal Cookie Day, National Celebrate Military Brats Day, National Honesty Day, National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day, National Hairspray Appreciation Day, and National Bugs Bunny Day. Hey, why fit in when you're born to stand out? Dr. Seuss. Yeah. Had a little bit of that yesterday. As you can see, I have hats that match my shirts. I have hats that don't match my shirt. As you can see over my shoulder, I have hats. As you see over this shoulder, I have more hats. In front of me, I have more hats. And in the closet around the corner here, I have even more hats. Then we get into the baseball caps. You see a few of them there, but I have 200 of those. Somebody said, why do you have all those hats? Exactly. You have to protect it. If it gets too much sun, being a solar-powered sex machine, you never know what's going to happen. So we wear a hat. And we keep it covered and protected. But we stand out, because it's not like in the 40s and 50s where most men wore a hat. Yeah, when I grew up, I started wearing a hat already back then for church, funerals, weddings. Friday night, dress up to go to the restaurant. We'd put a tie on even. Yeah. To this day, I won't wear shorts into a church. It tears me up inside. And everybody else is wearing them, but too bad. I just can't bring myself to do it. Or blue jeans. I might wear a pair of black ones that don't really look like jeans, but that's about as close as I get. You see, I stand out. because I'm outstanding. Somebody said, why? I used to wear hats because I did radio sales. And think about this. I was in a radio station that did oldies. So I would carry Beeman's gum and hand it out. Why? If they didn't remember your name, they remember the blast from the past with some Beemans. And that's how you got yourself to be outstanding top salesperson of the city. Yeah, I did that full-time and did military full-time. So, to you, 2 full-time jobs, 80-hour plus weeks. But think about it. What are you standing out for? How unique are you? Or are you blending in with the sheep in the crowd so nobody knows who you are? Yes, my hearing's gone. And yes, sometimes when I sing, I'm so off key, it's a wonder the windows don't shatter. But God said, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, and I do it at the top of my lungs, because I had a wonderful teacher for music who said, Robin, you love to sing, you have an awesome voice. But if you're going to make a mistake, make it loud and at the top of your lungs so we can correct it. So ever since then, I sing it loud and proud, and if it's off, but it's a joyful noise, and you'll hear my mistakes. Yeah, I won multiple singing competitions. There wasn't no American Idol or anything like that. I got to sing multiple solos in schools and businesses for corporate events, national anthems at sporting events, even in the old Tiger Stadium. Could I do it now? Probably if I had the right earpiece that I could hear myself, but that's a lot of work. But I tell you what, stand out. Don't stand down. Be outstanding and be upstanding at the same time. Today's cigar, yep, that goes around somewhere on there. That's a hell of a band, isn't it? It's the CAO Wicked Witch. Yep. CAO Wicked Witch. It is probably a very outstanding cigar. But they're in limited editions. I happen to have 3 of them left. Got them back in November. I would say if you get your hands on some, hang on to them. I would say this is about a 75 on the mild to medium, full scale. I get lots of hints of nutmeg and other stuff, and I consider it to be one of those cigars that I would smoke every day if I could. You just can't find them. So if you do find them, keep them, smoke them, cherish them. It's the CAO Wicked Winter Witch. The Wicked Winter Witch. On top of that, CAO Stingy Scrooge. It is outstanding. You see, both of these are in very limited edition, and I can tell you that it is probably definitely that kind of a cigar. Mm, mm, mm. Of course, we know that it's made in Nicaragua. It's Honduran wrapper. It has some awesome fillers in it. I would say, again, if you haven't found it, good luck. It's going to be tough. It's the Wicked Winter with the old witch on it. Wicked Winter. CAO Wicked Winter. These are the holiday cigars. That's why if you haven't gotten them by now, you probably won't get them till next year's release. But I tell you what, they're well worth it. Like I said, yesterday was one of those days you just want to throw out, start all over again. Today is not starting much better, but hey, it's the last day of the month. It's payday. Time to celebrate. Go have some fun and smoke what you like what you smoke, and above all, kick some ash.